morning, everyone. My name is Mrudula, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Today, I am going to discuss a topic on various illumination schemes. What are the different types of lighting systems? What are the requirements for good lighting? And what are the factors which are affecting the lighting? First one, what are the different types of lighting systems? Electrical lighting involves the arrangement of light sources at a particular point, such as it provides illumination over that particular area. With the improvement in technology, availability of different lamps and lights have been increased. We can prefer different types of lighting methods based on the site area and requirements of good lighting. So there are 6 types of electric lighting. The first one is domestic lighting, second one is industrial lighting, third one is decorative lighting, third one is advertisement lighting, street lighting and flood lighting. So based on the different types of applications, we can use here different types of lighting systems. First one, domestic lighting. What is domestic lighting? The requirement of illumination varies from place to place, such as like study room, drawing room, veranda, bedrooms, and the other rooms also. So, based on the room, we will decide the lighting system. In here we have incandescent lamps, fluorescent lamps, and compact fluorescent lamps, CFL lamps, are well suited for domestic lighting. It should be remembered that it is economical to have white walls as it increases the reflection rather than colored walls. So in order to have a bright light, we always used to prefer white walls instead of colored walls. Next one is industrial lighting. Next one is industrial lighting. Sufficient light in factories increases the production. With sufficient light, we can increase the production in the factories. So the quality of work and in order to reduce the accidents, we need to have a bright light. And investigations have been carried out in several industries to determine the influence of lighting on production. So results include that with illumination of about 200 LUX, the production is equal to that obtainable in good daylight. So the lamps should be mounted at a sufficient height to provide the uniform illumination without any glare. Without any glare, we should provide a good sufficient light during the daytime as well as during the night time. So the roof to the floor length as well as the height at which the bulbs should be placed also should be decided before itself based on the area of the room or the working place or workshop. So incandescent lamps, fluorescent, CFL and mercury vapor lamps are suitable for industrial lighting. Fluorescent bulbs with twin tubes and MV lamps are used for general lighting, and incandescent lamps are employed for local lighting. The next one is decorative lighting. Decorative lighting are usually provided for functions and for tourist places. Like for example, you can take for Birla Mandir or any kind of golden temple, for any kind of temples, assembly halls and different types of parks and gardens. For all these places, for tourist places mostly, the decorative lighting is being used. So in decorative lighting, there is a high luminous efficiency. However, incandescent, fluorescent lamps, halogen lamps and sodium vapor lamps are also used for decoration purpose also. And series lamps and neon lamps, mostly series lamps and neon lamps are extensively used for decoration purposes. Next one is advertisement lighting. Next one is advertisement lighting. This type of lighting is used to attract the public and to increase the sales, mostly in the shopping malls. This is used mostly in the shopping malls. The bright lighting in order to attract the customers. And almost all types of lamps with reflectors are being used. All types of lamps with reflectors are being used in this type of lighting system. So, in a brief, you have domestic lighting where based on the room, that is if it is a study room or kitchen or a sleeping area, based on that we will decide the type of the light or type of the bulb. Next one is industrial lighting. In industrial lighting, we need a bright light in the workspace. And next one is decorative lighting. Decorative lighting is mostly used in tourist places. Last one is advertisement lighting. You're mostly used in shopping malls in order to attract the customers. Next one is street lighting. Street lighting. The purpose of street lighting is to promote the safety. In order to promote the safety and convenience to the pedestrians as well as vehicles. For the convenience of pedestrians as well as vehicles as well as police supervision also. For this, we need street lighting. The level of illumination required for street will vary depending upon the traffic on the road. So based on the traffic on the road, the lighting differs and other type lighting differs. High illumination should be provided for traffic roads. Means if when the traffic is more, the roads where traffic is more, we need to provide the lighting system which has more bright light when compared to the roads where traffic is very less. Next, care should be taken while providing the street lights. The light should be directed downwards from the lamp. That means the direct lighting should be used here. We should not use indirect or semi-indirect. We should use direct lighting for the street lighting. And suitably designed reflectors. These reflectors are designed to give uniform illumination on the road. That means uniform lighting should be provided on the road, and they have to cut off between 30 to 40 degrees. They have the cut off 30 to 45 degrees so that the filament of the lamp is visible except almost beneath the lamp. Next one is flood lighting. Flood lighting. It is a night-time lighting. It is a night-time lighting for exterior areas such as areas of industry, railway yards, and sports stadiums. And sports stadiums. So it is mostly used in industries, railway yards, sports stadiums, and quarries, parking places to enhance the beauty of for the ancient monuments, like any kind of a museums also we will be using this flood lightning. The aim of this flood lightning is to attract the attention and to please the eye. For flood lightning, large buildings with more distinctive architecture features such as civic centers, temples, churches, etc. are very effective. So, what are the requirements for good lighting? There are some of the requirements for good lighting. That is, lighting is only good when it makes seeing easy and comfortable. The visibility of objects increases the efficiency of a workman. For an instant, when the light is too dim, we cannot observe the objects properly. On the other hand, if the light is too bright, we cannot open our eyes. So, if the eyes are opened by force, it may damage our eyes. So, it makes seeing uneasy and discomfort. It makes us uneasy and discomfort. In order to overcome this, we need to have a good lighting system. The following are some of the requirements, like illumination level. The illumination level should be considered. Uniformity in the illumination. The light should be uniformly distributed over the area. Next one is absence of glare. Any kind of glare should not be there. Because of this glare, the eyes cannot see clearly the objects. Next one is color of light, shadows, and contrast. So all these terms are the minimum requirements for the good lighting. What are the factors affecting the lighting? There are different factors which affect the lighting, like shadows, glare, reflection, and stroboscopic effect, and color rendering. First one is shadows. Shadows are the projected black rays of the object subjected to light. They are formed opposite to the light. It can be a real image, whereas light is blocked by the object. It is a negative film where the image obtained, that is, the size of the shadow can be increased or decreased in the ratio of same as the shape of the object. Means the shadow can be increased or decreased, and it is a black and white image of a picture. Next one is, here you can see the shadow. The shadows are projected black rays. As I said, it is a ratio same to the shape of the object. Here you can see the shadow, and the shadow size. The size of shadow may increase or decrease by moving this light, this bulb, we can change the size of the shadow. Next one is glare. Glare is sometimes defined as an unwanted light. It is defined as unwanted light. If the light is exposed to a bright source of light, if it is bright source of light, the opening of the eye will be difficult. Contrast in order to reduce the amount of light emitted and prevent the damage of retina. So glare may damage the retina. So in order to avoid this damage of the eye, we need to have a light or a bulb which has very less amount of glare. The phenomenon is called as this phenomenon, glare phenomenon. You can see it here, where the object is not visible and it will damage our eyes. Mostly these are used in the vehicle headlights. They are used in vehicle headlights. Glare also can be defined as light over and above the required for the performance of visual task under the most comfortable viewing condition. If a lamp without a reflector is mounted at a very less height, about 1 to 2 meters above the ground, will cause a glare. It will cause a glare. Glare is also caused when high power lamp is or shining object is seen. Whenever it falls on a shining object or like a mirror, it will have more amount of glare. In general, glare can be a result of high brightness of light source, its location, that is the location of the source where it is being placed, next size of the source, next time of exposure of the eye, how much time the eye is being exposed to that particular light, and high contrast between the object viewed and its background. Next one is adoption state of the eye. The adoption state of the eye. So all these points are being considered for the glare. Reflection. When a ray of light is being focused on a polished object, then the light gets reflected or bounces back. The light falls on an object and then reflects back. And for almost all the objects, there exists some kind of reflection factor. For some objects, the reflection factor may be less, and for some objects, the reflection factor may be more. So the reflection factor here, or the coefficient of reflection, is defined as the ratio of luminous flux leaving the surface to the luminous flux on it. That is the ratio of reflected light to the incident light. See, this is the incident light. This is the reflected light. So, incident light is more than reflected light. When incident light is always more than the reflected light, the ratio of these two will be always less than 1. So, the reflection factor is always less than 1 as the incident factor is more than the reflection factor. Next one. In next class, I would like to discuss about the incandescent lamps and the modern luminaries. Thank you.